Tell me some things you notice. Is this subtraction? What? There's a variable. Same base. Okay, so what do we do when it's a subtraction problem? We divide. So it's going to be log base 8. Now, in division, order matters. So the first thing you see has to go into the numerator. The second thing you see goes into the denominator. And that equals log base 8 of 4. Now you guys, you told me the bases are the same, so that means we can drop them and we can set W over 48 equals to 4. So how do you get rid of the 48? Okay, so now we're going to multiply each side by 48 because we want to get rid of that denominator. And these cancel out. So you guys, you multiply by the denominator and W equals, what did you guys get? 192. 192 is correct. Yes. Yes. After. Okay. Number 5, and this one is like number 21. So this is log base 10 of 4 plus log base 10 of W equals 2. So when you're done writing, you know I'm going to ask you what you notice. So when you're done writing, tell me some things you notice. There's not a log on that side. That's very important that you notice that. It's an addition sign. So why is that important? We're going to multiply. It's also important that there's no log on that side. Those are two important things. So the first thing we're going to do is just change that to a multiplication. So log base 10 for W equals 2. Now, we're used to, every problem we've done up to this point has had log on both sides. This problem is taking us back to the olden days of 7.3 that we did last week. And do you remember, we wrote them as b to the y equals x? So we're going to look at this. And how do you know when to do that? Because that's what other classes ask me. It's when there's not log on both sides. When there's only one log, you're going to write it as exponential. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what is b? So 10, 4w, or 2, which one is b? 10 is my b. Then I need to know y. I've already used 10, so which one is my y? 4w or 2? 2 is my y. Remember, this is my y. So back in 7.3, we learned that. And then what is my x? 4w. Now I can solve it just like I did. I have been. So 10 squared is 100, 4w. And then we're going to divide by, and we get 25 equals W. Okay, so just a reminder, when log is only on one side, you're going to write this. So B is 10, that's my base. Y is all, well, you could do X is this number. And then y is that. And then you just take these 3 points and put them into this equation. So b was 10, y was 2, x was 4w. And that you only do that when log is on, when you only have a log on one side. Yes. Because when I wrote it, because log is only on one side, you write it as in exponential form. Because log is only on one side, so we go back to b to the y equals x. And b, our base, which is our b, is 10. Our x is 4w, and then y is 2. So we're going back to what we were doing at the beginning of this unit. Okay. There's number 6. You guys, I think this is like number 18 again, because number 18 is kind of set up like this. Okay. Oops. What do you guys notice? Same base. Always important. You guys, it's always important that you notice the same base. Okay, what else do you notice? It's a subtraction problem. There's a variable. Okay. Are there logs on both sides? Okay, so that's important because that means we're probably going to be able to drop it. Okay, so what else do you notice? There's one more thing that you guys should tell me about.
Is the 6 part of the problem?
Yes. No, 6 is just the number 6. This is just problem 6. Okay, so there's a 5. What does that 5 mean again?
It's going to be an exponent.
It's going to be an exponent. Okay, so we're going to write log base 2 of d equals log base 2 of 2 to the 5th power minus log base 2 of 8. So that took care of the 5. You guys notice that they have the same bases and that it's a subtraction problem. So subtraction problems can be rewritten as how?
Division.
So we're going to rewrite it as a division. So we're going to have log base 2 of 2 to the 5th over 8. You guys told me that yes. These, you guys told me that these have the same bases. So that means that we can drop them. And we're going to have d equals 2 to the 5th over 8. Well, we're actually going to do what 2 to the 5th is. Anybody know what 2 to the 5th is? 32. And then what is 32 divided by 8?
4.
And that is your answer.